folks, Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. So I'm giving my opinion today on the signings that we brought in this summer. Obviously new faces and freshness to the squad in new positions and stuff like that. So going to give me opinion on the players that have been brought in and the players that have left as well, which it seems like a long time ago, but finally the window is going to be closed. We won't be looking at players until January. No one won't be leaving the club till January unless it's like it's an emergency loan out to a lower tier team, but everything's gonna be grand. So tonight we signed two players. We signed Greg Taylor, that's been on the radar for a long time. He's been on the radar for about nearly 6 to 7 weeks now. In football terms, that's a long time. And we signed him for an undisclosed fee. Rumours that we got him for like 3 million from Kilmarnock. Let back, Scotland international, played very well under Steve Clark at Kilmarnock last season. That got him into the Scotland squad. Really good with the ball. He's played over 100 times for Kilmarnock, so he's going to be a good player to have. Obviously, he's not going to be near the stands of Kieran Tierney. No one will be, as I said in previous videos. But to have another Scot in that squad, watching the interview he done with Celtic TV, he's buzzing. He's itching to go. He wants to be part of a successful club for 10 in a row. So he signed a 4-year deal, so that's good for him. Another lad that we got, an 18-year-old that can play right back or left back, is a guy called Frimpong. Now, I don't know much about this lad. This lad comes from Man City. I don't know what to say. I haven't looked up much about him. But if Celtic have him on the radar, we got him on a 4-year deal. So it's not a loan deal for Man City, thank God. So prospect times, this guy should be good. He obviously with Celtic, with you boys, we're quite good in that sense of the market, that we go in and get someone from even down south and nurture them and get them to become a good player, so we could sell them off for big bucks in the future. Yeah, so two of them tonight, quite good. There's a lot of talks of Victor Wanyama coming back to the club. Nothing yet to be confirmed. I'm good. He turned down a move to Club Brugge in Belgium. I was going to say Club Brugge in Belgium to come to Celtic. So I don't know what's going on there. You never say never. So yeah, that's another one. Fraser Foster last week we brought in as well as a keeper. Obviously Fraser's been at the club. He knows the hunger for Celtic. Took the iconic 67 shorts. He's on loan for a season now from Southampton, so we have an option to buy him at the end of the season. I think I'd love to see us go for him, because obviously Craig Gordon will probably hang up his gloves and his boots, and we have Scott Bain and then Fraser fighting out for the number 1 spot. So Fraser is a good one. Gives us a bit of morale at the back there. So Fraser was in there. Another one we got in is Martis Boyer, Austrian international from Stoke City. An option to buy him as well. He's on a season-long loan. He looked okay the other day against Rangers, so still there's a lot to learn in the Scottish game. I see good hype about him. I don't think he's going to be a bench warmer. I think he'll play well in the right back position, so it's good to get competition there. Who else did we get? Luke O'Connell, Republic International, Ireland International under 21s. I can't see much of Luca playing this season. I think he's going to play well in the development squads, maybe the Celtic Colts and so. But I wish Luca the best. I think he will get into the Celtic squad maybe next season. He might get a sneaky few games towards the end of the season. It depends on how well we are successfully domestically as well. So never say never. Obviously El Hamid has been very good. He's had good games so far since we bought him from Hapoel Beersheva, 2.5 million. He's going to be a good prospect right back. He can play right back, centre back. Done quite well against Rangers. He's had good spells so far in the Celtic shorts. In the 4 or 5 games he's played so far, I've been quite impressed with him. So he's a good. I think the whole near Beaton settled him into the squad as well. Quite comfortable at the back. So El Hamid will do quite well. The Israeli international. We got Mohamed Al-Nusri from Southampton. I do apologise if I got that wrong. 16 million. Southampton bought him back last year from Basel. So this is a guy high prospects to be quite good. He can play left wing, he can play attacking as well. So quite good there. I'm looking forward to seeing him get a few bit of game time, bit of competition between Mikey Johnson, Scott Sinclair, Lewis Morgan, Chavez, big players that are going to be fighting for these wing spots or attacking mid as well. Obviously Bongoli, Celtic's question mark signing. He hasn't been playing great, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He had a good game yesterday. A lot of people have been on his back. I'm a person that I would say give him a bit of time. He's still gelling in. I think he's gonna come good. There has been stages in games where his passing hasn't been great, but he's made up for it. So Bongoli, a bit of encouragement there as well. Another Republic of Ireland youngster as well, Jonathan Abola. He signed from Southampton as well. He can play attacking, he can play defensive midfield. Looking forward to seeing this guy and play. He can play front as well. So bit of a mixture player. I haven't watched much of him for the younger Irish team. So I wish him the very best. He's a Dubliner like myself. So hopefully he gels into the Celtic squad. The likes of obviously Barry Coffey and Luca O'Connell will help him gel in quicker as well. So that's good there as well. So it's been quite good this transfer window. Obviously we got Julian as well from Toulouse, over 7 million, our highest defender. So Julian has good stages so far. So Julian will be a massive player for us. Gone out, there's been so many players gone out. Obviously the biggest profile player that's gone this summer has been Tierney. Tierney's gone for the 25 million to Arsenal. Lustig left, no contract renewal. Boyata left to go to Berlin. Izagirre was let go, and there Fabrice. Few players that were let go that didn't. You couldn't even see them continue on. Gamboa's gone to Germany. Camper, he's gone to Germany as well. Being cleared out. Obviously, Ollie Burke went back to West Brom. Timothy Weah, he was signed for Lille from PSG, permanent deal there. So yeah, that's the deadwood gone now. Look to the future. We've cover for right back and left back positions. Obviously with Taylor playing left back, Bongoli left back, Alhamed right back, Boyer right back, Christopher Julian playing centre back, which he'll partner with Samulovic, Beaton or Christopher Oyer. So yeah, it's going to be exciting times defensively. I'm quite happy. I think we're doing a good bit of business in the window. Obviously not high profile players like obviously Mohamed Onuzi that came from Southampton. He's a big profile player, but if he's going to develop and play well for Celtic and win us trophies, I'll accept that. Sometimes, as I said, getting these loan moves can be upsetting because I feel like you're just being used, but it's bringing success to the club. It's not costing the club too much as well, salary wise, but it's been good. Miller's gone out, Calvin Miller's gone on loan, Henderson's gone on loan, Jack Alston, I can never pronounce his name right, Allison, I can't pronounce it, sorry folks, he's gone on loan, and obviously young Hendo, I wish Hendo the best as well, so it's going to be good. I like this, obviously Hendry, I'd like to see him go on loan. Scott Sinclair in the cold, I would have liked to see him move on. As much as I love him to bits, but the way he's been treated by the club is unfair. I have a previous video about that as well, but let us know what you think. Are you happy with the Taylor signing? I'm not happy using a blue pen, but I have to use one anyway. It's better than not writing anything down. I still think personally we haven't spent that Tierney money well. We've been cautious with it, which is understandable. Obviously not qualifying for Champions League, we have to kind of look at it as a business. Where is the money going to be allocated, where it's going to cover the cost, and so, but not bad. Like Frimpong, Julian, Taylor, Luke O'Connell, Alhamed, Mohamed, Bongoli, and then with Jonathan Aboa as well. So it's been a lot of good faces in there, and then Big Fraser coming back as well. So happy days. So let me know what you think. That's my opinion of the players. Obviously the clear out has been massive, but coming in wise, it's been quite good. It's been a quite productive transfer window for Peter Lawwell, even though he takes a lot of criticism by the fans. I have to say, done quite well there. Neil Lennon done quite well there, fair play. So hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hell, up the Celts. See you all soon.